breaks for summer after failed negotiations to confirm nominees. The Senate was adjourned for the summer by Majority Leader John Thune on Saturday after Republicans and Democrats failed to reach an agreement to allow quick confirmation of about 160 of Trump nominees via recess appointment. Thune on August 1st had floated the option of recess appointments, but that would have required an adjournment of at least 10 days, which requires the consent of the Senate. Instead, the Senate agreed by unanimous consent at 7:53 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday to Thune's request for the recess with pro forma sessions every 3 days during the time off, meaning that Trump is unable to make recess appointments before the Senate reassembles in September. The next Senate vote is scheduled for September 2nd. Republicans were also considering pursuing a Senate rule change in order to speed up the confirmation of presidential nominees, given the sheer volume now requiring Senate approval, around 1,300. According to the Center for Presidential Transition, the average time to confirm presidential nominees has nearly quadrupled over the last 6 administrations. Either Democrats are going to play ball, or we're going to figure out a way to change it, Thune said of the nominations impasse during a July 31st speech on the Senate floor. Last month, in a social media post, Trump had called for the Senate to postpone its summer recess until all of his nominees were confirmed. As negotiations for the Senate confirmations continued on Saturday, it became clear that the two sides weren't going to agree on a deal. In a post on Truth Social around 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, Trump criticized an offer made by Senate Democrats and accused Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer of political extortion by requesting additional federal funding in exchange for appointing a number of nominees before the summer break. Schumer is demanding over $1 billion in order to approve a small number of our highly qualified nominees, who should right now be helping to run our country. This demand is egregious and unprecedented, and would be embarrassing to the Republican Party if it were accepted. It is political extortion, by any other name, he said. He urged Senate Republicans to turn down the offer and have a great summer recess back home with their constituents. Schumer, in response to Trump's post, held a press conference urging Republicans to work with Democrats on the president's executive appointments for a reasonable path to allow bipartisan Senate consideration, provided the White House and Senate Republicans met our demands. Schumer said the Senate was close on a deal for bipartisan nominees and blamed Trump for pull the rug out from under them, citing health care provisions in the federal budget. After the chamber was adjourned, Senator Mike Lee said on X that Schumer and the Senate Democrats were insisting on billions in U.S. taxpayer funds to support their flawed initiatives as a condition for confirming Trump's nominees. Although today's delay is a setback, I'm determined to make it a temporary one, he wrote. In the special Saturday session, the Senate voted to advance 7 Trump nominees before adjourning for the summer. Luke Lindbergh, Thune's son-in-law, was advanced for consideration as Undersecretary of Agriculture for Trade and Foreign Agricultural Affairs. The Senate confirmed Fox News host and political commentator Jeanine Pirro to a 4-year term as U.S. Attorney for D.C., Catholic Vote President Brian Birch as U.S. Ambassador to the Vatican, Andrew Puster as U.S. Ambassador to the EU, and Miami-Dade County Judge Jason Redding Quinones to be the next U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Florida in Miami. Nathan Worcester contributed to this report.